Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Right to the air is Burrow. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow will throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Eckler is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Earl Smith Jr. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Eluding the pressure. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Prescott looks to throw on first. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And some room to work. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing, Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now a give running left is Eckler. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stopped the run.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I'm one, right?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, great grab by Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Got an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
11 empty.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
And the Bengal 1st down.
12. 11.
Now Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Here we go.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the confidence of how he played the ball here. No panic. From the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it is 28-0.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Here we go.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 22.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Gets past one man. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Prescott to throw it. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 14.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 37-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 20.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready. Went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. They go play action with Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9.
113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On second down, it's Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to run again here with Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
So on fourth down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Burrow looking to pass.
Open man downfield is Chase.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow on play action.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Again, it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown.
T. Higgins.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
And he pushed it right. It's no good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Pollard again.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on him. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
On 1, ready? 11.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
A 61-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing. There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. But this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 147 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Grupe to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the... to the 27-yard line. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And incomplete to open things up.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
return it to the 21-yard line. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would be who.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, 45 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for two here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Third down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Now we take it in by Shaheed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a couple of the lead. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Mahomes now on first down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. But I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league. Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. Now to bring up second down. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman, for the KC first. Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Mahomes now on first down. A dump down to McKinnon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain. On second down, here's Mahomes. On the move to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Butker's kick here is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And down he'll go at the 25. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here's Carr. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints add 6 to their lead. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. So pass it there it was.
Pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than 1 man to get him down, and it did right there. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Lonnie Johnson picks it.
And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Carr now on first down. He completes it to Olave. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play. 30 more yards and another first down. Carr. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup at 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. On play action. Now Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. They'll turn to Kamara. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On first down, Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Carr try it again on second down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And quickly they get to the line.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Pacheco trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now they send a man in motion right.
They'll try and run with Pacheco.
It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Carr going to go on 4th down. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And he lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D-tackle. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. In motion right is Tony. McKinnon is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Second and 2. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Carr now on 1st down. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, 40 yards. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go for the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Mahomes will try again on second down. He's got a man, complete. Travis Kelce. He's still on his feet. Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Chris Olave, 36 yards. And the Saints have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. They'll turn to Kamara. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Carr. Down under 2 minutes to go in the...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Grupe to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Now he's free at the 35.
And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards on the ground. Diggs going in motion right. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He completes it to Olave.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Carr.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration can wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 10.
It's Carr.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Now a play fake. Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Carr now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Now their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start the drive with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They run it again with Cook. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Allen.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
And he is going to have the Bills 1st down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Good conversion.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8.
Talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On play action, Allen. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion is Hardy. Throwing is Allen on third. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up one first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
In motion is Hardy. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Wait for this.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Allen off the play fake. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
They'll run and set up the reverse, but he'll keep it himself. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Bills go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. And that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders and the advancing downfield.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On second down, here's Allen. Oh, and that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing now is Allen. They'll fire this deep for Hardy. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. Here's Carr to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Carr. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr now on first down. And he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 40 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Quickly able to add the PAT. Even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this.
Because because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On play action, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Allen going to change it up. On 1st and 10, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He finds Latavius Murray. But he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Murray. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Being chased out left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Carr to throw.
Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Here's Carr.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and it cuts the lead a bit further.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stop the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you roll out gamble a little bit, quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
To throw is Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So Allen's going to look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Allen out to his left.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They run again on first down. Cook, no dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Steps away. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some
conversion.
sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.